All right, so now that we've got our site improvements in, we got our services built, we can run a takeoff report. Now I'm going to do a couple different takeoff reports here. So we have two options. One is our legacy takeoff report, and we have a custom takeoff report. So I'm going to do the legacy one first, and then we'll take a look at the custom one. With the report, you can come over here and choose what you want to see. So if you don't care about topsoil handling, you can turn that off. Existing in-ground improvement demolition. I didn't apply any demolition. There really wasn't a lot except for a little bit up here. You can, which I didn't show, but there are some other things you can do is define different areas of interest if you wanted to. There's also overX. And then you can also define strata. Now I didn't, put any of this information in, but just note that that can also be done. And we can show that in other courses. I can account for shrinkage and bulkage. So basically what I can do here is say my native material is my on-site earthen, and then my borrow is my off-site soils. You can choose what type of report you want. So I can either do a concise and explanatory, or a launch Excel. So I can send this out to an Excel spreadsheet directly. And then there's some other report options that you can come into, and in the takeoff report, you can choose what you want to see. And also, do you want to float it or dock it? So if I say yes, I'll float it. I can save intermediate data. You can edit the header and the footer, so determine what you want to see. So you can make these changes here. If I want to see the surface names, I want to say yes. I want to see material properties, volume determination. So I'm going to turn on everything, and it's going to create a pretty, basically pretty detailed report. Okay. Topsoil handling, let's show that. Let's show this. Let's show this. Report title, we'll show that. I'll show the costs, even though I didn't do any, put any costs in there, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, it looks good. So I'm going to say, click, apply, okay to that. So those are the options. And then I'm going to click OK. What it's going to do is it's going to rebuild all the surfaces to make sure that they're current. So if I made any changes or adjustments, it would make sure that it does update that surface accordingly. So once it runs the report, it brings up, like I said, I told it not to dock it, so it's floating this report. And when we look at this report, we'll get quite a bit of detailed information. All right, so the first page, again, we got our analysis, and it kind of gives us some information, what two surfaces were being used, okay, and the classification, and then what the density variation percentages are here. So, and then on the next page, make this a little bit larger here. You can see here it shows us how much available cut we have, our loose haulage, and our compacted fill supplied. And then down here, telling us again volumes for the entire site. We've got our cut, our loose haulage, our compacted fill required, our compacted excess or deficit, and loose waste or borrow. Okay, so kind of telling us what we have here, that we have some waste to remove, so we don't need to bring in any material. Come down here a little bit more detailed, some other statistics, total areas in cut, total areas in fill. Over here, again, just the density state legend. So it's showing us, on-site topsoil, usable, replacement required, excess or deficit. So we have some excess that we need to get rid of. And then a handling summary. So the entire site, what's usable, and what needs to be wasted. And then it breaks down into more detail. So here it's showing us, the dumpster pad, and concrete, aggregate, back, the backside fill. Okay. Asphalt for the paving, sidewalk, concrete, aggregate, right? And we got our supplemental unit we put in there. Again, we didn't have any costs associated. I did on the concrete. When I did that one, I put some numbers in for that, so that's why we're getting some values there. Got length and cross-sectional area. So these are curb and gutter that we showed in the early report in the 2D takeoff. So showing you my curb and gutter, my on-site topsoil, procurement costs. So you're getting a lot of this information. You're seeing a bunch of it twice. There's like 13 pages here. So it's showing you a summary of all this information. Okay. If you don't like that report, there is the custom report. And the same thing with the custom report. I can turn on all this and choose the same information, click OK. What this is going to do is actually open up a Microsoft Word document that you'll be able to edit and customize to your liking. So it's a little bit different report, same data, same information. You see it's rebuilding the surfaces, going through that same process. But it's going to open up Microsoft Word, and now you can see it's giving me a little bit different look. So a summary, area, and volume. So my entire site of how much cut and fill. If I look down here, there's my topsoil stripping. Okay. So I think that's where it's got 2 in there because I think I messed up on 1. So we need to fix that. Topsoil replacement. I don't have over X. Demolition. Notice it creates a nice image. So whatever you have in this view, in the plan view, is what it actually showed up here. Okay. So it shows all the site improvements, and you can put a legend to show what the colors are. A breakdown of each piece of information. Your volumes, your materials, your earthworks, topsoil stripping again. All right, even some more details here. So again, pretty detailed report. It can be customized. We won't cover that here, but we will create another section on customizing the report. But you basically have the information to extract. If you want to go to Excel, you can save that report out to Excel and extract your data there as well. So those are your 2 different reports, and now it kind of has, you have your 3D surface. In the following chapters, we're going to kind of focus on a few other things. We'll take a look at doing the utilities on the site and modeling those up. We can take a look at doing a cut fill map, which we'll show as well. So a lot more to do, but this gets you through the 2D, 3D takeoff, pretty detailed information here. And wanted to do the detailed information again just to show you how to set this up. So we'll continue on, and you can jump ahead, skip around, go back, do whatever portion you want over and over again.